Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how I convert PDO files into object files that could be uploaded to Fusion 360. As you can see here, I have Rex's Clone Trooper helmet. I got this off of the internet. I'll have the link of who I got it off of and where you can get one of these or other files that he made in the description. So the first thing you're going to need is Pecora Designer, and you're also going to need to purchase it because the one option that you need to convert PDO files into object files is locked in the free version, and it can be found in here in texture editing. So as you can see here, I have it loaded up. It's still a PDO file. So I'm going to use export texture editing and go into 3D model with UV info and click on that, and I will save it into my file here. I'll just change it to 2, and there it is. It is now converted into an object file. Now an object file can be uploaded to Fusion 360. So let's just go into our list of models. In that tab screen, there's a button called Upload. So you just go Upload, select File, find the location, and upload that into Fusion 360. It takes a little while. And let's see here, I already have it uploaded. So sometimes I've noticed that Fusion 360 will stall in the uploads, and you'll be waiting and waiting. All I usually do is just close and come back in, and my file's there. So if that happens to you, that's one thing you can do, is just close it and reopen it, and it'll be there. So as you can see, here it is, my file. It is I don't know what this is called. It's you can't edit this file. You need to convert it. So you need to go into the model and go to convert. You can also do it in model, modify, convert, and you have it selected, and then you're going to want a new body, and that will allow you to edit this model. You're going to want to edit this model because you're going to want to sharpen the curves, and maybe some of the stuff is a little I guess not perfect when you convert over to an object file and then into Fusion. Not all the pieces are connected, and it's not thick enough. It's just a single layer, so this is not actually a printable model right now. So we can take a look how it looks in render, and you can see it's also all pretty washed out. There's no crisp curves or anything like that. Like, this is pretty washed out. Everything is pretty washed out on this. So what's nice about this is now that you have this in this format, let me just close all these other files here. I'm just want to show you the basics of when you can, that's the one I want to look at. So I'm just going to close out all these other files and take a look. So say, yeah, like this right here, I can now modify this and move it around all I want. Or the one thing I like to do is, so as you can see in the render, you can see this is all washed out, kind of. So I would go back in this, and I would select this right here and do a modify, and I would do a crease, and it selects all that. Let me see here. Let me make sure. Just make sure we go all the way around. Let me cancel this. Let me go all the way around. Let's just cancel this. I don't want to do this right now. Oops. Okay. So let's just make sure. I just want to go all the way around. So, and then we do a modify, crease, and hit OK, And then if we go back into the render, you'll see that it's much more defined now. You can see it's a much more defined line up there. So we can also go back. We'll go back to sculpting. Say I want to. Then the other thing I'd like to you should do before you start editing is do an internal mirror. So you just click symmetry, mirror, internal, and then you click the two sides you want it to mirror. So it will. So you only have to work on one side of the mask. A lot of masks are, of course, symmetrical. So this will allow you to edit one side, and the other side will do it. So you don't have to do everything twice. As you can see, it's now going to do whatever I do on one side on the other side. Alrighty. So that's basically what I wanted to show, just to get people started so they can download a PDO file, convert it to an object file, or if you have an object file already, you can also upload STL files. The only thing, problem with STL files I find is, a lot of object files, especially if you get from a PDO, is just a single layer. It's not thickened, so it makes it much easier to work on. Because what you can do after you're done all your editing, which I usually do, is thicken it. But I'll show that. I'll show you how you do that in a later video. Right now, I just wanted to, show the easiest way of getting a model into Fusion 360.